Hello everybody. Happy New Year. Remains to be seen. It's 2025. Wait, hold on, let me do that again. It's 2025. I still have a cough. It's lingering. I think it's just become a chest infection situation, so that's really chill. Whatever. I'll edit out the most gnarly coughs, just like I did last time. Anyway, today I want to talk about in and out lists. Yeah. Listen, so many people right now are making like ranking moments of 2024, la di da di da, but I want to talk about in and out lists, and I'm going to talk about the one I made at the start of 2024 and the one I've made just last week. So that's what's on the agenda today. I love in and out lists. I think they're so fun. Sometimes they like when everyone starts doing them, it's like cool. I also love prediction lists, but I feel like I'm really bad at those. But I love it when people make them like super specific, like especially to a certain area. Like I'm so sure someone did one for Glasgow specific one last year, and I just thought it was so funny. Like the levels needed to understand half of it was really, really good. Yeah, so hold on. Let me get a sweetie because my throat, mama, she's itchy. So now you're going to be hearing me clicking my sweet against my teeth. I love that for you. Anyway, let's look back at what I thought was in or out for 2024. I think I made this in like late December. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's when I edited it again because I went and had a look at like what I've done since. What is that? Oh. And I added like a little emoji next to it to see whether I upheld that, whether it stuck for me, whether it was just kind of a flop, like whether it was just aspirational but didn't really pan out. That's gonna be so annoying. So I wanted these things to be in 2024. I really wanted colourful hosiery. I think at the time I was still working in a charity shop and I'd probably come across like a pair of tights still in pristine packaging or something, and it just got me thinking about like the era in like I want to say like 2005 to 2010, maybe beyond, but like when you could just go into Primark, go into like any kind of shop and get colourful hosiery. Now, like the only types you can get are black, maybe grey, nude, and then maybe brown, and also fishnets, and that's it. No more fun for the girls. Like I remember getting a pair of tights that were like floral print and they were absolutely so hideous, but like at the time I was just like yes, like it was very much of the era of like skins, you know, like what's it called, you know, and just yeah, you could wear like a pair of purple tights, a pair of cut off denim shorts, and a grungy t-shirt, and that was it. Like that was the look. And obviously a pair of like office heels, and like that's it, mama, that's it. Like you were ready to go out on the town. So yeah, I was like really reminiscing about that, and I really wanted that to be back in effect. I think obviously like they are in a way, just not in the mainstream, but like there's obviously like specialist shop like Snag and stuff like that, like that have colourful hosiery, but I just want them to be more accessible. Are they? No. Did I wear any? No. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I did say that I did not uphold this. I'll admit it. Lock me up, okay? I didn't wear any colourful tights. I do have a couple of pairs of colourful tights, but I just didn't wear them. And then I said strawberry juice. Okay, girl. I think the year before I said something like pear cocktails. Did I have a pear cocktail that whole year? No. We live to dream. I don't know. I think like there's obviously always trends in food, And I could have never predicted that pistachio would have been the trend instead. So yeah, I was just thinking like, what could be cute? Strawberry juice, just strawberry. Well, kind of, because there was like matchas. So in a way, was I tapped into the zeitgeist? Let's have a little thinky. Did I ever have any strawberry matchas? No. I did have a blueberry matcha once though. Anyway, so flop for the strawberry juice, I guess, but kind of not, now that I'm realising. And then this one has always been in, is going to the cinema alone. I'm a big fan of doing that. I also have this thing where like I have, through my phone contract, I have like benefits, whatever. And one of the benefits I have is I can get a £3 cinema ticket at the weekend. Beautiful. Love that. I used the shit out of that, especially when I was unemployed, because like here I go again, like literally it was so demoralizing those like 8 months that I had no job, and I felt like I couldn't do anything because I had no money. But another little perk that I had through my phone contract was I got a £1 coffee at Cafe Nero. So I would go usually on a Friday, sometimes on a Saturday, sometimes on a Sunday. I would get a fun little drinky for £1 from Cafe Nero, because there was literally no limit to what you could have, and I would go to the cinema for £3, and I'd spend £4. I'd still feel guilty about it, obviously, but I'd be like, oh my god, I just had such a fun day, and like simple pleasures. And honestly, when you get a cinema ticket for cheap, that's hot. Flirting with customers and servers, I stand by that. I think I did do my part. Thank you for my service. I just love flirting with anyone that is not actually like someone I would actually want to go up to. Like half on purpose and half not on purpose. Like sometimes I just do it because I'm just like, oh my god, hi. And other times I'm just like, let's just have a cute, sexy interaction. Like, why not? And I'm not like overtly flirting. I'm literally just like, hey, how was your day? That's enough for me. Everyone walks out happy. I just think like in general, just having fun while you're on the receiving end or giving customer service, great time. I love like semi-flirting with all the custies in my work. Just being like, did you get enough? Yeah. Can you get, do you want anything else? Do you want some fucking tofu? Yeah, you want that? Love it. Next, I wrote a trip to the Bali. I have not been to the Bali in literally years. I don't think I've been to the Bali since like 2019. I don't know what, like it's aspirational for sure. Like I really want to go to the Bali again. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna happen. Next time, I guess. Being nice as pies whenever possible. This kind of ties in with flirting with customer service or customers. Just like being a sweetie pie. I think I kind of tried to do that as much as possible. It was hard when life was like throwing me into this trench a little bit, but I think I still tried as much as possible. And it's not in like a people pleasing way. It's just like if you have the option to be nice, then just do it. Like if you have if you see someone wearing something cute and you can give a compliment, just do it. If you can hold a door for someone, do it. If you can help someone carry a pram up the stairs, do it. Like it's not anything like you have to be nice all the time. It's just like extend a little bit of kindness to people. Life-changing. Next was mending clothes. I'm always on that because I'm poor. I don't have an option, but I wish everyone else would get with it. Just start mending your clothes. It's not that hard. I think it's a really good life skill to have. Even just learning how to sew a button, great skill to have. Although is it really necessary anymore? Because like no one really wears shirts and no one really wears trousers with buttons. That's a thinker. But just it's a good skill to have in general. Even just like being able to do a seam, no, not a seam, a hem on like a pair of jeans, great skill to have. Learn it. It's not that hard. I think it's also such a great thing to do with your hands. It's all about being tactile. It's all about using these bad boys. Anyway, The next is buying yourself new underwear. I think I did buy myself underwear in the end of the year and it felt great. So yeah, just like I can't recommend it enough. See, when you've just been like wearing the same old shitty holy underwear for months and months, and you finally just came in and you're just like, I'm gonna splurge. I'm gonna spend £7 in Marks and Spencers for granny pants, and then you just get to wear new pants. Oh my god! And new bras as well. When your like left tit is growing a bit too much and you don't fit in them anymore, and then you finally buy a new bra and it just fits again. That's what life's about. Dipping out early to feel rested. That's just eternal and universal. I think it's so essential to just like know your limits and just know like you've had the fun and you're good to go home. It's okay to just leave, you know? And yeah, sometimes it's hard though. Sometimes your friends will be like, no, stay. And it's hard to be like, I gotta go. But if you know yourself that you've reached your limit, just stick to it. Don't push yourself any further. I love doing it. You will never catch me outside of my house after like 2 a.m. ever. That's my hard limit for sure. God love the people who can do all-nighters still. I cannot. Anyway, trusting that things aren't as bad as they seem, and I did this face next to it because like what the fuck was I talking about? I guess I was just like talking about like catastrophizing, but unfortunately 2024 landed me a belter and like pushed me to my knees and beat me up in a corner and then flushed my head down the toilet. So things were as bad as they seemed. Anyway, I do think it's still a good, you know, approach to have to life, to not like immediately go to the like worst outcome, and to give people the benefit of the doubt. I think that's probably what I meant more, because like in 2023 that was a big lesson, was just like giving people the benefit of the doubt, and also just like trusting that no one's gonna like change their opinion of me for the worst the minute my back is turned. You know, like object permanence, but with emotions of other people. So that's probably what I meant, but it didn't really work out for me. And then the last one for the ends of for 2024 was not slaying 24/7, and I stand by that. I just think like the pressure to always look good, who can be fucked? I love just wearing the same shit in every video that I've made. And every single day, like I love wearing the same 3 outfits. That's all you're gonna get from me, sorry. Love not wearing makeup. I love having spotty skin. I don't actually, but like yeah, it's just like who cares? Who care? So out for 2024, this is what I predicted. Being too scared to live. Again, like spanner in the works. I'm sorry, but life knocked me down a peg. So it was scary to live. It was scary. I was scared. Put your hands up if you were scared. I was scared. So that didn't really work out for me. Oopsie. Girl maths and anything else of that caliber that says feminism back 50 years, I stand by that. And unfortunately, people kept doing it. People were still doing it, and people came out with worse stuff. Just like the worst shit in the world. Like, oh my god. It's actually sickening. It's sick. I don't even have the capacity to talk about it right now, so let's just like leave it. But it's sickening. It makes me sick. So, something else that was out was listening to Lana Del Rey more than 5 minutes a week. I failed that. And I think actually this was a dig for other people, because I kept seeing people like post Lana Del Rey songs on their stories and stuff, and I was like, come on guys, like drop it, like put some tunes on, put some like funky music, put some like Kylie Minogue, some Carly Rae Jepsen. What was I doing for half the year? Listening to Lana Del Rey in the shower. Anyway, what was it? Yeah, that's what I was doing. So I have no leg to stand on. And yeah, it wasn't a dig at myself because I didn't really listen to a lot of Lana Del Rey before that, I feel, for like a couple of years anyway. Although I think it's because I watched a video that someone did of like all of um Lana Del Rey's musical career, whatever, and they talked about NFR quite a lot. And I was like, wait, that was such a fucking bop. And then I revisited it and I got stuck on it. So, oopsie. So yeah, did not work out for me. Out was TikTok, and I didn't use TikTok. And I said in bracket, for real this time, guys. I didn't use TikTok. My friends still use TikTok and send me them constantly to the point where it pisses me off because every single fucking time I have to wait until it loads, then go onto the URL and then edit out half of the URL until it gets to the question mark and take that out and then reload it and then swipe up because the sound isn't working and then swipe back down again so that the sound works. And it's like, was it worth it? No. Wait till it gets to reels and then send me the reel. And this is the thing actually, is that I then became a reel warrior. So didn't really work out. And I think I am just addicted to short format content in general because I'm taking a break on Instagram and I'm on YouTube Shorts. No comment. Out for 2024 was keeping the peace. What did I mean by that? I guess I just meant like people pleasers in general. Sure. What the hell, sure. The terms Joggo and Pupper should have been out 6 years ago, to be honest. Yeah, real. And yeah, it's bad. I think we have moved past it. Obviously, there's people who will always be on it, but I don't interact with people like that. So it's all good. And then the last out was employment. I shot myself in the foot with that because then I was unemployed for 8 months. That's so funny past me. But I guess I did that. You know, I wanted to quit my job and not work, and I did that. So that's how 2024 was. Now moving on to the 2025 ins and outs. I've read a thing, I think someone posted on their story like their ins and outs, and it was very professional, and they were like, I kind of don't love ins and outs because it's a way of just like making digs at people. I love that part of in and out lists. Make it as petty as possible, please. And I was gonna get even pettier in this list and I restrained myself. Because there's just sometimes you notice behaviors and you're like, I really wish you'd stop that. And you don't know how to say it, so then you just put it in an out list and people are like, wait, I'm on the out list. And then they stop, but they don't. So some of these we can just blast through. Some of them are quite like, they're self-explanatory. So in for 2025, harpsichord and steel guitar. There's a song that I've been listening to recently that has a bit of steel guitar, and I just was like, hold on a fucking minute. Let's bring these back. I don't think they've ever been out, but I just think they need to be in songs more often. I love a steel guitar. And like harpsichords, like, you know, Vampire Weekend's still going at it. And I think it's because I just re-listened to their newest album and I was like, oh yeah, they're still doing that. They're still using the harpsichord. Good for them. So yeah, just like use a weird instrument. Why not? Good quality butter, self-explanatory. Cardamom, self-explanatory. Brown sugar, self-explanatory. Collagen to help joints and muscles. We really need to get on it, guys. Guys, none of us are 20 anymore, okay? We really need to get on it. I just got some like cheapo ones from Savers. They are stinky. I don't like how they taste, but I'm hoping I'll be really strong because like my joints are fucked. So fucked. Like I literally went over my ankle 2 weeks ago and it's still sore. So I'm working on it. And yeah, like I just want to have like better wrists and better ankles in general. But like the rest as well will start to be affected, like hips, come on. And knees, actually, yeah, I have really shit knees, so I'd really like to improve those. So yeah, collagen. Let's just get on it. Baths slash swimming slash being in water. And for this year, I need to just go into water more. I don't have a bath. I've not had a bath in 5 years, and that's really sad to me. And I wish I had a big tub, and I wish I had access to a really fancy like baths situation that's in the West End that someone like told me about once, and I've never stopped thinking about them. But the subscription is like £5 million a year or something. Anyway, and they have big baths there, and I would love to be a member and join and just take a bath every now and then. But I'll just have to actually just go for a swim. And like I could easily, I used to swim quite regularly, and I haven't in years, and it's quite sad, really. So yeah, I'm gonna get back into swimming this year, I think, just to be in the water. It doesn't need to be for swimming purposes. DIY manicures while watching naughties rom-coms. I did my part the other day. I did my part. I did a DIY manicure. It looks like shit, but it's still fun and it's still holding up. That's been like 3 days. Go on. Yeah, just like, I don't know, just like pampering yourself. Like, not in a face masks kind of way, just like taking the time to like sort your nails out. I think that's nice. Making Tuesdays fun. Guys, I don't know, just kind of like treating a normal weekday as just like a day that you look forward to. I saw this thing that was like, have a playlist that's just for Tuesdays, and I was like, yeah. So I made a Tuesday tunes playlist, and I'll be playing it every Tuesday. But yeah, just having something like that, like, I don't know, it's always easier when there's like a certain TV show that comes out on specific days. And I feel like Thursdays were really good for a while because of that, and I can't remember why now. But yeah, I just think, yeah, we need to make like weekdays okay. We need to see the excitement in weekdays. Kissing, but it's always been in and it always will be. But yeah, just I want to kiss more. Please. Mark making, I posted it on my story. This girlie responded like, do you mean in like a sexual way? And I was just like, no, I mean like making marks on paper. So just to clarify, I just mean like making marks on paper. I really want to get back into like making some kind of art, even if it's just like shit, even if it's just doodling. I haven't made art in quite a long time, since I finished uni, and I would like to get back into it. But we'll see, because I said that last year as well. I had like so many hobbies that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then I didn't. So we'll see. Being brave. We just have to be brave, guys. We have to be a little bit braver. Enough of like asking everyone to hold your hands. You just have to do things. Like, you just have to do it. And like, if it doesn't work out, then who care? Who care? Smoking area flirting. Why am I so obsessed with flirting? Because it was in last year as well. But yeah, I think just like club flirting needs to come back for sure. Me and my friend were out for like a leaving party a few weeks ago, and then this guy just was like, hey, what's up? And we were like, hello. And he was just like, how's your night doing? And we were like, yeah, it's going good, thanks. And we just like started talking. We were kind of like, why is this man talking to us? And then we were like, but why wouldn't this man be talking to us, if you really think about it? And then we just had like a nice little chat, and he was like, all right, have a good night, guys. And we were like, what the hell? Like, we were both just like, whoa, imagine people actually talk to you in a club, in a pub. Like, hello, that's what those places are for. We have forgotten our roots, and I know everyone's desperate for connection, so why aren't we doing that? Like, just being like, hi, how's your night going? Hello. So yeah, I did put on here, because I said smoking area flirting specifically, I said bring a cig to the club. I don't know, I might just start doing that. Am I gonna start smoking this year? Bangles and bracelets. It's serious. I really want some bracelets. I don't have any good ones anyway. I've actually been on Vintage the past couple of days looking for some, and I found this fuck ass bracelet that I've definitely had down to the clasp of like this, like, what's it called, like mother of pearl, fuck ass mother of pearl, like dolphin motif. It's not in silver though, so I would never get it, and also like it's tacky as hell, and like I'm not 5 anymore. But I just know if I got that for my niece, she would freak the fuck out. And I kinda love that. Anyway, telling people to go fuck themselves in a mean way but also in a fun way. I guess I just mean like kind of I just want to like be able to tell someone like fuck off. And not have it be like a really serious thing where it's like, what did you say to me? Oh my god. Like, I just want people to be like, can you just fuck off for a minute? I don't know. Maybe I was in a temper when I wrote this, and I'm most of the time in a bad mood, so sorry. Stretching, and the credits go to my friend of a friend, Kelsey, on this. She was the one who said it when I asked people to send in their ideas for ins and outs. And like it goes hand to hand with college, and like we just had to start stretching. And did I stretch today? No. I was at the gym and I could have stretched, and did I? No. Well, I did like a little bit. So, and female liberation, guys, we kind of have to bring this back. Like, I'm sorry, but like I'm sick of this. I think it's just like we've lost the plot a little bit. We've like girl bossed too hard, if that's the term for it. Like, this is the thing, okay? So when I was like 20-ish, and from then onwards, like I was like on the internet quite a bit, obviously, and I was like following a lot of people who were talking about feminism, and that's how I like really discovered it. And it used to mean something, and it wasn't just like about being a girl boss and like being an entrepreneur and making your own money. It was about like having rights. you know? Like, I just think like the state of the world right now, like misogyny is so rife, and we need to stand up against it. Like, we really do. We really do. And it's serious. Like, it's just so, like, I'm scared. So yeah, female liberation, bring it back. To all my strong females, you don't need permission. Out. For 2025, I never want to have to hear or read the term neurospicy. Goes hand in hand with doggo and pupper, actually. Same shit, different font. Neurospicy, go fuck yourself. If you use neurospicy, especially in a dating app bio, go fuck yourself. And I'm being serious right there. Honestly, like, I think obviously I'm on dating apps, so it's more prevalent for me, but like when people have their like mental health issues in there, when they're like ADHD as fuck, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Because a lot of the time I'm just like, are you just saying that so that when you don't reply, I'm like, I can't say anything, because then you'll be like, it's my ADHD. Like, I don't give a fuck. Get off the app then. Betraying yourself is out. Betraying yourself is so out. And by that, it can literally just mean like, if you said to yourself like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow, and then you don't because you were too lazy, that's betraying yourself, and that's out, baby girls. But like in serious ways and in small ways, but the small ways add up. Sorry to tell you guys, sorry to tell myself that, but the small ways like really stack up, and then you just like don't trust yourself anymore for anything. So I feel like I'm literally giving like, I keep doing these faces, and I feel like I'm giving like, I don't know, like nerdy, like I'm giving myself the egg. Flash photography is out. Sometimes you just need a blurry pic, okay? We don't need to have it be like a fucking photo shoot. Just take the blurry pic and have the memory, because you're not going to post it anyway. So, time and place. Square trainer heels. I guess I'm meaning more, because I kept looking for New Balances on Vinted secondhand. I could never afford to buy firsthand. And the style that's like really common recently is like the square heel with like this fucking cleats almost. And I just think it's ugly. I think it's ugly. I like rounded things. I like triangle things as well. I don't like square shoe things. Square toe was never in for me. I fucking hate square toes. Sorry if you have square toe shoes. X or Twitter or whatever the fuck we want to call it now. Everyone get off. If you want a text-based app, go on Tumblr like a grown-up. And don't look for me there. Chewing tobacco. Those little fucking tobacco pouches. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is disgusting. Jewellery that stains your skin, invest in good shit. That goes hand in hand with bangles and bracelets being in. Like, if you're gonna buy a bracelet or a bangle, just make sure it's good quality or that it's not gonna stain your skin. Please. And I'm talking to myself here because there's so many times where I've worn a necklace and be like, it'll be fine, and then I come back from the club and my neck is green. It's just not cute anymore, and I don't want to have to do that anymore. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of having a green neck. XYZ theories. I feel like I'm not on TikTok anymore, but I am on Reels, unfortunately. But still, like, through osmosis, I've just learned about, like, oh, have you heard this theory? And I'm like, what's the theory? And it's literally just, like, just something so stupid. There's a really good tweet. Unfortunately, like, Twitter can stay for some times because of wisdom, little chunks of wisdom like these. But, like, stop it. Like, what's the red theory? Shut up. Fuck off. Don't talk to me. It's not a theory, it's just things that work. Stop it. Olives being over £3 on the menu, and then I put in brackets, get real! Like, it's so true. We went to a restaurant, was it a week ago? 2 weeks ago, and the olives are £4. They were really, really good olives, and there was enough for everyone to have at least two. And there was 5 of us, but it's still just so shocking. Like, I'm sorry, it's an olive. Go away. Posting your man on main if he's not catastrophically sexy, and even then, to be honest. That's out in 2025. I don't want to see anyone's boyfriend. I'm sick of it. I'm so sorry, but like, I really am. And maybe it's just because I'm like single and bitter, and like, you know, I don't want any coupled up people to be happy. But I'm just like, keep it to yourself. Just keep it to yourself. Like, unless you're gonna give us fodder to like drool over, I don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it. I don't think any of us needs to see that. Sorry. Or like, just have a close friends and like, don't add me to it. That's all. And then out is terrible apologies. Apologies have a structure, otherwise they don't work. You say, I'm very sorry that I did this specific thing, and I will try not to do it again. And that's it. And it's not a mumbled, oh, soz. And on the flip side, you don't apologise over and over again to the point where it then becomes a thing where like you're having to reassure the other person that it's okay, like 50 times in a row. Put to bed. An apology should only be said once if done correctly. That's my opinion. So that's what's in and out in 2025, in my opinion. Please let me know yours in the comments, unless you already did it in my Instagram. Like, I've already seen it. We're good. That's all from me today. Do we like my hair? I cut it today. Do we like it? I feel like I accidentally gave glam. Sorry. Let's not look at the back of it though, because it's not nice. Right, I'm going to go back to soaking the sweetie now. See you next time.